Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new all of the above budget movie review. And we did the Romero zombie movies. And now we're going to do something that, well, isn't really a spin off, but it has Night of the Living Dead connection. John Russo, the writer of one of the scripts, and wrote two novels. One was Night of the Living Dead, and the second one was Return of the Living Dead. After Night of the Living Dead, he got the rights to the Living Dead name, so he could do what he wanted. And Romero went to do Dawn and Day and Land and Diary of, and on and on. And well, Russo got Dan O'Bannon to do the first Return of the Living Dead. And I got some. Yeah, I think it's. I don't know the language. I think it's Spanish, the Spanish version, but it's has English tracks. It has the English language. Yeah. Um, well, it's a good movie. I loved it. It's a comedy, it's horror, and it's dark. It has some cool music, and it's a movie I've seen lots of times and enjoyed every time. Um, it has totally different zombies than Night of the Living Dead. It treats Night of the Living Dead as a movie that came out based on real facts, like they say in the beginning of the movie, and that there's some kind of chemical, trioxin, one, two, yeah, but the trioxin makes the dead come alive. So, yeah, we get two characters, Bert and Freddy, or Frank and Freddy, and they, well, bumble through their work in yeah, in a medical library, of not a medical library, where they ship or things for medical experiments, and they release the gas through a dumb accident. And one body comes alive, more body comes alive when they trying to burn it, because they have crematorium next to them, and they get to burn the body that came alive, that reanimated. And that ensues that there will be a lot of zombies, and well, the friends of Freddy are waiting outside till he gets off from work. They get stuck in the zombie shithole, and yeah, we kind of get the story from there, and it has a pretty dark ending. I won't spoil it for the people who haven't seen it. The people who've seen it know what happens. Um, yeah, but it's good. It has good movie. It has good music. It has horror. It has comedy, and it has a good pacing. It's not slow. It has strange zombies because they can talk, they can walk fast, they can drive cars, or in the second one they can drive cars, but they can do a lot of things. So yeah, as I said, there is a second one, and this is, I think it's well, also a Spanish or something in that vein version, or I don't know what, but it's Return of the Living Dead 2, and it's kind of not really a remake, but a kind of reboot. We get two of the same, we get three of the same characters, by the way. We get a totally different story because other kids open up a can of trioxin, what had fallen off a truck. So we get the same guys that played Frank and Freddy in this movie, and they play totally different people. They play grave robbers, and when they are doing their job, graves open and people come out. So yeah, it has more humor. It has a bigger budget. It has cooler. It has a cool story. It has more zombies, and it's in a town. So the town is sieged by zombies. And there's a quick nod to Michael Jackson in this one, and it's a very cool one. I loved it. So yeah, so we got the second one, and then came number three, and that's a totally different beast, as you can see on the cover. I saw number three at the All Night Horror Show, and that was a traveling cinematic experience that showed 4 horror movies a night, and it started at 12 and it ended early in the morning. And one of the first nights, for the first years I went to that, I saw Return of the Living Dead 3. I haven't seen the other two before then, so, but it was creepy, it was scary, and not really that funny. It didn't have the same humor the first two did, but it was done by Brian Yuza, who did a lot of horror movies in that time. And I can say it's a roller coaster of a movie. It has, well, yeah, Melinda Clark, who plays a damn sexy zombie. I can't say anything else. She's very sexy. Just watch the cover. No, just kidding. This cover, she's not that sexy, but in real life or when she's not a zombie, she is. But that's not the issue. Yeah, I love the movie. And I still have fond memories of the All Night Horror Show. And every time I watch this movie, I think of that night I went there. Nights, the years after I did the other All Night Horror shows. There were 2 Return of the Living Dead made after that. Let's forget them. They were done back to back and they were horrible. There were Necropolis and Rave to the Grave. Yeah. So like I said, I'm keeping it with those 3 and forgetting the other 2. I'm wondering, did you see Return of the Living Dead or one of the 3? Well, let me know down here. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that too. And like this video, of course. Maybe you liked the other 2 Return of the Living Dead movies. Well, tell me why, okay? Because maybe I'll find the courage to rewatch them again and have a totally different experience years later. Who knows? So, thank you for watching again. Thank you for watching. And see you next time. Bye.